Hello, everyone. Good day. This is Hillary, the marketing mom. Glad you're able to join me today. It is 12:30 on the Eastern Seaboard, or here in Trinidad, as we see. Just checking to see that we are live. For those of you who don't know me, I'm glad you're able to join me today. We are wrapping up the holidays. The kids are having so much fun right now, and we are heading on a little vacation tomorrow with our two beautiful daughters. We're going to enjoy some sunsea and sky, and I'll be coming to you a few days from the beautiful beaches of Tobago. So look out for that. But today, what I want to be sharing with you, and for those of you who don't know who I am, I'm a social media manager, digital marketing strategist. I'm a business coach, online business coach and trainer, and I teach moms how to leave that corporate world that we strive so hard to be a part of. Because when we finally got our kids and got married, we realized that, you know what, that's more important than climbing the corporate ladder. If you resonate with that, you know exactly how I feel. It's just like, I went to an all girls high school, went off to college, got my 3 degrees, finally landed a job that I actually liked doing but didn't like going to, and was really thinking about, okay, what's the next step? Manager, head of department, da da da. And then came along our first daughter, and my entire life, my entire world changed. Everything turned up on its head. And very much like the book that I'm reading starts with why, the cone, you start with the whys and then the hows and then the whats. My why just turned my entire life upside down. My daughter basically transformed the way I thought about my career and all the knowledge that I had consumed over the period of a professional career, and decided to turn that into something more meaningful so that I'm able to share it with her on a day-to-day basis. So that's why I'm here. That's what I do. That's why I get to be home, working from home every day. All right. Because I chose to say bye-bye corporate world. Yeah, I'm going to use all my information and degrees and everything, but I'm using it in a different way. And what I want to share is, particularly, this is something when I think back 4 years ago when I first started, and it's something that kind of hurt my business in the beginning. And right now, more than ever, if you are building a business and using social media, I want you to grab this thought, understand it, because it is crucial. The one thing that could be hurting your business. I don't care if you think you have a bad hair day. I don't care if you think you have a horrible voice. I don't care if you think your accent isn't recognizable to the entire world. If you are camera shy and trying to build a business online, in today's market, in today's environment, you are killing your business. You are shooting yourself in the foot. And why I want to share this with you all is very important, because as I shared in an earlier live, and I'm actually going to re-record that for you guys, because for some reason, this brilliant social media manager didn't realize that I couldn't have my phone this way. I had to turn it this way. Apparently, Facebook has added this new thing where you could hold your phone in a specific direction, and I thought it only applied to iPhones. Apparently, it applies to all. Anyway, so that video about the social analytics, I'm going to be redoing that. But why I'm talking about this is because of the insights that were gleaned out of the social media analytics. And that's why it's important that you understand data. All right, for those data freaks out there, data, all my data people who always trying to share the importance of data analytics. Well, data provides insight, and insight allows you to change the actions that you are going to make in your marketing. So that's very crucial, and that's very key, and it's one of the things that we do in our parent company, KBIS. All right. So, but anyway, what I was seeing inside of those analytics was something very drastic. And granted, we've been seeing this from a user standpoint. You're going to be seeing this. So if you're on Facebook, you're on Instagram, you're on Google Plus, whatever, and you're scrolling through, right? You scroll through on a daily basis. What do you see more of? What do you see more of, and what do you see less of? All right, that's something that I want you to hold in your mind, hold the question in your mind, because the obvious answer is you see more of this, you see more videos, you see more Facebook lives, you see more uploaded videos, you see more shared videos, you see more GIFs, all right, animated pictures, all right. So What does that tell you for your business? All right. Now, the reality is there's still the great market of people out there who don't mind clicking on a link or who don't mind reading a blog post, which is why you still got to do that. But if you in your business are camera shy, all right, and I don't care what business you're in, you could be crocheting blankets for babies, you could be making cupcakes, you've got to get on the camera. You've got to get on the camera. And I want to share, you know, especially for moms who think that, you know, well, what I'm doing at home in my home business, I can't get on the camera to do that. I'm going to recommend, especially for my moms, I'm going to recommend you follow Quirky Moms, all right? Now, I can't remember what her website is, but this is Holly Homer. And Holly Homer, back in the day, built an entire fan page following, all right, of over 1 million followers completely organically, all right? And one of the things that Holly shared with us inside of Elite Marketing Pro last year was that all of a sudden their analytics were showing them that things weren't being as effective. All right. And that's the same thing that I'm sharing with you today. You've got to know what your analytics are to know what's effective and what's not. And that is when on Quirky Mom, they started doing a lot of video. And we're talking, they just set up a phone camera, they're doing a live, and they're baking a cake. Okay, so if you like baking cakes, rather than taking pictures of your process, set up a camera and do a live video baking cakes, all right? Or if you're doing a knitting or crocheting, I know there's a great community here in Trinidad where they quilt for cancer patients, okay? So they create quilts. Set up a video camera of you doing that, because this is what is reaching people now. And what is interesting, and let's pull this back a bit, all right? What is video? Video is your opportunity to actually interact with me live, as if you were sitting down right here inside of my home office, okay, with the nice sun coming through the windows, blah, blah, blah. That's what video is trying to bring forth. But because it's on the internet, you're able to do that, reaching more people. So for example, network marketers, they're always saying that, you know what, the internet is not a human touch. You can't touch people. You can't, there's no human interaction. Well, the reality is, in the world that we live in, people don't have time to go and sit down and have coffee with 1,000 people a month. Okay, it's just not possible. But I could reach 1,000 people by sitting down and talking about things that they may be interested in, reading their comments, responding to their comments on a live stream video. And then what I can do with social media marketing is you throw some advertising dollars on that, it reaches more people. Okay, so hint, hint, I'm giving you ideas here about what your process should be. Okay, so it's not just about the video, because a lot of people, they are camera shy. One, they're afraid to get onto the camera, and two, because they don't see a lot of people on, they're afraid to do it over and over again. I've been doing this for about, I think we're at 200 episodes, okay? But the reality is, do I not do it because I have nobody live viewing? No, the point is that you're doing it to share the information, because somebody down the road is going to see it. And what's beautiful about this glorious thing called the internet, it's there forever. Okay, so if there's something that you've done that you don't like, you could go ahead and delete it. All right, somewhere in the recesses of the internet's archives, it's going to be there. But you know, you pulled it from your page at least. Okay, for those people who are really terrified. But I'm going to give you a little bit of advice. Don't delete what you think are bad videos. I want to share a secret with some of you. When I first started, I was terrified of doing video, and my business coach kept encouraging me to do video. I was terrified. I did not like sitting down in front of the camera. I did not like hearing my voice play back at me. And worst of all, I had to have my face done. I had to have my hair all well done style. My face had to have makeup and everything. And all of those were obstacles that I was putting in my way of getting it done. Okay, now that's the key, getting it done. Remember what I said yesterday. There are 3 things that we control in our business: what we have in our mind, the thoughts that we have, the images we envision, and the actions that we take. And I was creating thoughts and vision and visualizing things that was stopping me from taking the action. I was shooting myself in the foot, okay? And I don't want you to do the same thing, because if you have decided that social media is the way you are going to market your business, you cannot do without a video. You've got to do it. You've got to put your face out there. You've got to put yourself out there. And you've just got to get that, whatever negative feedback it may be. It could be positive feedback, all right? There are people who I know who've been doing video for years, I tell you, and then 4 years later somebody comments, I've been watching you for 4 years and I just wish I could do what you do. And the reality is, the difference between that person and the person who's been doing it for 4 years is just them taking that leap of faith and saying, I'm going to do it, regardless of if anybody's here or not here. All right. And that is what I want to share with you today. So even if you are totally terrified of the camera, all right, and this is what the data has showed, you no longer have a choice when it comes to social media marketing. The data is there. All the stats are there. It's been there for the last 2.5, 3 years, but it's even clearer now inside of all social analytics that if you are not using video in some form or fashion in your social media marketing efforts, you are shooting yourself in the foot and your business. All right. So if you are ready to jump in and learn more about how to attract people, whether it be using video or other social media marketing tools and techniques, what you're doing is online marketing. I want you to click the link in the description of this video to learn more about how you're going to attract new customers, new leads, new prospects, all right, into your business, because video is the name of the game now. You've got to be there. You've got to show your face every day, even if it's once a week. Start once a week. All right. Do I have that commitment? Do I have that commitment that you are going to cut a video once a week for your business? If you're going to do that, hit the like button, hit the heart button, hit the share button, whatever it is. Comment below. Let me know that you're going to start doing video, more video in your social media marketing, because I tell you, that is what's going to be a game changer for you in this 2017 moving forward. It just is. All right. So have a great day, and I will see you very soon tomorrow, 12:30 Eastern, before we head over to the other island for a little short trip. All right. So have a great one, and I will talk to you later. Bye bye, everyone.